What is one thing we don't know about Cardi?
She's a really sweet and down-to-earth.
Want it to be finalized?
I'm ready to be over it, for it to be over with. It blinds the people to what we are to the people, which is our artists. It blinds them because it's too personal. I'm saying, like, if I could rewrite the book, I would have never been public. It would have never been public, you know what I mean? Or public, like it had just never been public.
It's hard to move on.
It's hard to move on from it, exactly.
It's hard to move on when people keep telling you.
It's real. It's real life, man. It's real life.
There was a time when Saweetie publicly spoke kindly about CardiB, sounding like everything between them was nothing but love. But fast forward to today, and that tone has shifted completely. Fresh heated footage just surfaced, showing CardiB and Saweetie looking like they were only moments away from getting physical, and the clip spread across the internet almost instantly. But this is not just about a near altercation. This story is wrapped around a rumored secret relationship, a fractured group, a messy breakup, and even an NFL split that dragged old drama back into the spotlight. And before we even get into that viral footage that has social media in chaos, we need to rewind and return to where this really began. Because the tension between CardiB and Saweetie did not just appear out of nowhere. There is history here. Real history. And if you skip that part, none of what is happening now will fully make sense. This situation has deep, complicated roots going back years. Each moment stacked on the next, slowly building pressure until it finally exploded. If you do not understand how everything unfolded step by step, then that viral clip will just look like random drama, instead of what it truly represents. So let's break it all down clearly and connect the dots from the start. At the center of everything was a relationship the world once celebrated. We are talking about Saweetie and Quavo. Back in 2018, Quavo slid into Saweetie's DMs with nothing more than a snowflake emoji. That small emoji was a clever nod to her breakout hit, Icy Girl. And just like that, a romance sparked from something so simple. They quickly became one of hip-hop's most talked about couples. We are talking flashy gifts like Birkin bags, a Bentley, red carpet appearances where they looked polished and unstoppable. Coordinated outfits, matching energy, constant social media moments. They seemed like the blueprint for a rap power couple, and fans loved it. But the industry often shows the highlight reel, while hiding what is happening behind the scenes. Because by March 2021...
I ain't trying to answer them questions.
I get
family
it.
gonna be family. It's
We just stand on loyalty. You know what I mean? We stand on real deal loyalty. And, you know, sometimes that shit ain't displayed.
Around that same period, whispers began spreading online. People started suggesting the breakup was not only about personal problems between the two. The rumor that changed everything claimed Saweetie had become romantically involved with someone extremely close to Quavo. Not just a friend. Not just a collaborator. Someone considered family. The name people began mentioning was Offset, Quavo's cousin and fellow Migos member. And at the time, Offset was married to CardiB. That rumor alone sent shockwaves through the culture. When Quavo speaks about that time now, he chooses his words carefully, but the emotion is still present. He talks about loyalty as if it means everything to him, and you can hear the weight in his voice. He never directly says names, but he does not need to. The message comes through clearly. He did not say Offset. He did not say Saweetie. But the tension in his tone told its own story, and fans picked up on it quickly. At first, talk about Offset and Saweetie sounded like typical internet gossip. The kind of rumor that trends for a few days and fades away. Blog posts, fan pages, comment sections exploding. It seemed temporary. But it did not disappear. It kept getting louder. Month after month, people continued connecting dots, replaying interviews, analyzing lyrics.
She put out that Offset fucked Chris Sean, Ari Fletcher,
What's up, man?
Saweetie, 10 bitches from Starlets.
So I just thought everybody, I'm like, yo, I thought everybody, when I said it, I didn't know all these like female pages were like, what? I'm like, oh.
Fans and media outlets immediately interpreted certain lines as subtle shots directed at Saweetie. Many believed Quavo was hinting at betrayal within his inner circle, and speculation intensified. Every bar was analyzed. Every word treated like evidence. By this stage, what began as a private breakup had evolved into a full public saga. Relationships were strained. Group dynamics were shifting, and CardiB's name was pulled into the storm whether she wanted it there or not. That is exactly why this new viral footage between CardiB and Saweetie feels so different right now. Because it is not simply about two women appearing heated in a moment. It is about years of rumors, loyalty questions, broken trust, and unresolved tension resurfacing all at once. When Quavo said, "My dog," on that track, fans instantly took it as a direct reference to Offset. And it did not stop there. The music video even recreated that infamous elevator moment, which had everyone connecting dots and raising eyebrows. That decision turned quiet whispers into loud conversations.
True to you and Saweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man. But like, it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro.
You think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
For sure.
Were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
To her credit, Cardi handled the situation strategically. In January 2023, she appeared on the Jason Lee Show and explained why she chose not to respond directly. She made it clear that addressing it publicly would only give the gossip more energy. She basically said that if she exposed anything or reacted emotionally, people would twist it and claim she was upset because the rumors were true. So she remained quiet publicly, even though the pressure must have been intense. Behind the scenes, however, the tension between Cardi and Saweetie was growing quickly. It was more than awkwardness. It was layered, complicated, and heavy. And the situation did not only affect them. Many fans believe the fallout contributed to cracks forming within Migos. We are talking about the group that gave us Bad and Bougie, the group that released 3 culture albums and helped define an era of trap music. Watching them drift apart shocked fans. And many supporters traced that fracture back to a single rumor involving Offset and Saweetie. Whether confirmed or not, the narrative stuck. Meanwhile, Saweetie attempted to distance herself from the drama. In March 2021, shortly after her breakup with Quavo, she appeared on The Breakfast Club and denied having any issue with Cardi. She described the rumors as exaggerated and suggested the internet was overreacting. She even mentioned that she and Cardi were waiting for the right record to collaborate on. That sounded like peace, not conflict. In another interview, when asked about Cardi, Saweetie kept her response positive and respectful. Nothing shady. On top of that, Cardi's sister Hennessy Carolina went live on Instagram and shut down feud rumors completely. She said managers from both sides had even discussed a potential joint project and urged fans to stop creating false narratives. At that moment, it almost seemed like the storm might pass. Maybe it was just online noise blown out of proportion. But that calm did not last. By 2024, the situation between CardiB and Saweetie escalated beyond what anyone expected. That is when things truly intensified. Enter the Vanity Fair Oscars afterparty in March 2024. Picture one of the most exclusive nights in Hollywood. A-list actors, legendary directors, major musicians, champagne flowing, cameras flashing everywhere. It is meant to be elegance and networking. What?
Respect her way more. You know what I mean? I made bad decisions as a man, like stepping out. Like that's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin, cause like I could have been we got so much our kids to live for. I was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man, I'm a grown man. Bro, you feel like you're getting bullied. Like I used to never say.
Days later, Cardi posted a video on social media suggesting she had confronted someone and exchanged words. She did not mention Saweetie by name, but she did not have to. The internet connected the dots instantly. Clips, breakdowns, reenactments, and commentary flooded X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The narrative of Cardi versus Saweetie returned to the top of every feed. You would think that after a face-to-face exchange, one of them would finally clear everything up. But that is not how the industry works. Instead, the tension simmered quietly, growing more intense as months passed through late 2024 and into 2025. Then in August 2025, DJ Academics stirred things up. During an interview, he accused Offset of being involved with multiple women, not just one or two. He mentioned names including Saweetie, Chrisin Rock, Ari Fletcher, and others connected to nightlife scenes. He even claimed there were 2 more names he would not reveal publicly. The way he presented it caught everyone off guard. What made it more surprising was that Academics acted as if this was already common knowledge. When fan pages reacted with shock, he admitted he may have revealed something major without intending to. That statement alone created waves across social media. Now the discussion was no longer limited to anonymous posts. It was being talked about openly on one of the biggest hip-hop media platforms. That shift made the entire situation feel more serious. Then in October 2025, Offset finally addressed the Saweetie rumor directly during his appearance on Baby.